go again. Diecast OutKast, episode 24. Today is going to be the Opaw's RV Challenge. It's supposed to be a wild and wacky, lifted RV off-road challenge. And I started on a different one. Halfway through it, I threw it in the trash. Then I went to a local store called Vintage Stock, and they do like video games and records and all that kind of stuff, and somebody had sold their diecast collection and they were selling it all for $1 a piece. And searching through that, I found this RV. The color scheme's pretty stupid on it, but I like the design. It's based off I believe it's a early 70s red line. So we're going to make this four-wheel drive and paint it up nice and neat. So let's get started. Off camera, I drilled out the base. The little camper shell pops right off. Just a basic interior, nothing special. Under that horrible paint is actually a really nice detailed body. You'll see when it comes out of the stripper. Put some citrus strip in my turtle's bow. And while we're waiting on the paint to strip off there, we're going to take the glass and dip it into pledge solution. So I bought this Fast and Furious Mercedes, and I'm going to use some of the parts in other builds, but I decided to use the wheels for the RV. Be very careful when using these wheels. Wear safety glasses because they will bust apart on you. See, I told you. After about 20 minutes in the citrus strip, it worked pretty good. Gave it a bath in some warm water and a brass wire brush, and you can see all the nice little details on this. I decided the main color was going to be gold, so I primered it black. Spraying a silver or gold metallic over the black gives it a lot of depth. I do not like black wheels, so I painted these silver and then went around the rim with a chrome pin. Had to use some K&S tubing to make these wheels work. And right now I'm just measuring out the width that they need to be. Now we're going to use the Createx Gold and paint it over the black. It says pearl copper, but it's gold. And here's about 3 coats of the Createx Pearl Copper Gold. Always use a paint mask when you're painting. It's a little peek of what I look like. I'm sorry you guys probably thought I was Chinese or something. Decided to try out some brown alcohol ink and mixed in with 2K clear. We're going to go over some of the gold with that and do a two-tone. I put quite a bit of the brown ink in there because I wanted to saturate it quite a bit. I didn't want to put a whole lot of coats on it because we're doing two-tone and I didn't want to tape line. This is the first time I used Tamiya tape, and I put a small coat of clear over it before I did the candy coat because I didn't want to see any bleed through on the tape line. And this is my first time attempting that trick as well, and you're going to see how it turned out. Look how crisp and clean that line is. Let's check the other side and see if it did just as well. So far I'm extremely impressed, but the hood is going to tell the story. Now time to sit back and relax and do some details. I sealed them details in with about 4 more coats of urethane automotive clear. Get that nice gloss shine to it. And there's the base with the wheels and all the details on the grill and light. Painted up the camper shell a little off-white and painted the details on it. Did a quick two-tone on the seats, painted them brown. And this is what we started with. Make sure you comment, subscribe, thumbs up. Let me know what you think. And here it is, Opaw's RV Challenge. I wished I could have made this a little bit taller so it looked more like a four-wheel drive. I'm thinking about doing that to the base. We'll see what happens and I'll do an update later on. But for now, I'm pretty pleased with how it turned out, especially the tape lines. This is my first time doing a two-tone, so I'm real happy with it. And here's a bird's eye view of the camper. This is going to make an awesome addition to my little collection on my shelf. Thank you guys for watching. And don't forget, you can catch me on YouTube, Instagram, and Snapchat.
Hope you're ready for the next episode. Hey.